Hey friends, welcome. Today's a very special day. Today marks 2 years on YouTube. My channel goes back to 2018, but my first official upload happened on March 24th, 2023. If you have been here before, I'd be really curious if you could leave in the comments below when you started watching me or around when you started watching me, because it would be really interesting to see if there's anybody that's been around for a while that's currently watching this video. That would be amazing, so thank you for that. Today we're doing something very different. I'm not going to talk music. I'm going to give you guys some insights into who I am, my favorite things that keep me going, things that give me a reason to get up in the morning, right? Life can be difficult, but everyone's got their favorite things that keep them going strong. So that's what we're going to talk about today. As you guys know, this is a music channel, but strangely enough, most of the things I like that aren't music related happen to be food related. So you're going to learn a lot about that today. So we're going to start off with alcohol. I'm a huge fan of alcohol. I drink once a week. I drink every Saturday. It's my night to hit the reset button, as I like to say. My long-term go-to for alcohol has always been beer. I was first into like the Coronas and the Rolling Rocks in my earlier years, and then when I discovered IPAs, those really became my obsession, and the higher the percentage, the better. Those very full-bodied, tasty IPAs. Two Roads Brewing was one of my favorites, if anyone's ever heard of that. But right now, my favorite alcoholic beverage happens to be whiskey. It's called Elijah Craig is the brand. And I have a couple ounces of that every Saturday night just to chill out. I love it. It's so tasty, and it just does me right every time. I love it. Another thing I like that I unfortunately don't partake in too much anymore is coffee. I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee. I love the warmth of coffee. I love the different notes that you can get off that taste. I love the smell of coffee even more than the taste of coffee. And the thing about coffee is that it provides not only the sensory experience of taste, but it also elevates your mood and gives you energy and makes you more alert. And for a long time, I used it as a crutch. And it started to essentially build up in my system, and it was creating a panic attack type situation where I was really fighting panic attacks daily. So I've had to cut way down from like 4 cups a day to like once a week, maybe twice a week max, just to keep myself from going into a panic state. But coffee is absolutely amazing. Another thing I really like is ice cream. Chocolate ice cream specifically. My go-to ice cream related dessert would be a chocolate peanut butter milkshake. Every time. Absolutely amazing. Chocolate and peanut butter together, but blended so you can drink it. It's the perfect ice cream related dessert. It's the perfect flavor combination. Absolutely amazing. My favorite style of food or type of food is Mexican, all right, whether we're talking tacos, nachos, enchiladas, chimichangas, chips and salsa. I'm not a huge fan of like spicy stuff, but I do like the full flavor of good, mild Mexican food. My favorite style of music would have to be prog rock or prog metal. Dream Theater being my favorite band of all time, and it's taken me about 20 years to come to that conclusion, but I can honestly say Dream Theater is my number one. If I had to pick one, it would be them. My favorite season of the year, out of winter, spring, summer, and fall, would have to be summer, because I really don't like being cold, and I really don't like it being dark longer than it's light. So in the winter time, we only get about 8 hours of light, 8 to 9 hours, and then the summertime it ups to about 14 to 15. So I'd much rather be in warmth and light, and it's a mood elevator, and it just feels so good to be outside in a t-shirt and feel the warmth of the sun. And you know, winter sucks. And then spring is nice, but it's still kind of chilly. And then the fall's cool, literally. And I was born in the fall, so part of me does kind of appreciate fall. But summer is king. One of my favorite activities in terms of like human function, besides taking a big fat dump, would have to be sleep. Sleep is absolutely my favorite human function / activity. It outpaces everything else. Sleep is number one, my absolute favorite. I also really like the beach, but not in the typical, like, let's go to the beach at noon and sit there and bake for 5 hours. I like it in the early morning hours before the sun is really up and burning, and I also like it at sunset. It's just very relaxing to be one with nature. It's just absolutely amazing. Couple more for you guys. Honorable mentions. I really love cheese. I said this was going to be a lot about food. I love cheese. Cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan, Asiago, blue cheese, goat cheese, all kinds of cheese. I love it. Cheddar's the best. And then I also like peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Chunky peanut butter, smooth peanut butter, honey nut peanut butter. There's a company out there that takes peanut butter and puts like candy and cookies and brownies in it, and it's kind of branded as like a semi-healthy snack. It's not, but it's absolutely amazing. And then the final thing I wanted to say, final thing that I love is family, friends, but most importantly my wife, who is my best friend in life, and I don't know what I would do without her. So I think that's it, guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to kind of give you guys, the viewers, something back as a thank you for being here, whether you're a subscriber or not, whether you hit like all the time or you never hit like, whatever it is. If you clicked on a video, if you've seen this face, I'd like to thank you for being there and giving me your time. Thanks for watching, and happy 2 years. I'll see you on the next one.